What's up everyone, I'm Conan from Exmortus and I am jamming on my Jackson RR24 Mall Crackle. It's pretty sweet to say the least, and I'm pretty stoked to go behind the riff of one of my favorite riffs that I've written, which is For the Horde from our Ride Forth album. The reason why I like this riff so much is because it has like a weird phrasing in the middle of it, and it's not too crazy. It's just, you know, interesting enough to kind of notice it maybe and kind of still groove with it. Another thing is that it just keeps me on my toes because it's a little quick and shifty with your scale runs, all within the low register, so it's not too crazy. But let's go over it. Let's go over the main motif, the rhythmic part. So the first part is just going to be down, pick, up, down, up, down. That's it. So the rhythm is like this. That's it. That's all I do right there. Down, up, nothing crazy. Just. And then to practice how the rest of the riff goes, just continue on with some alternate picking. So I go. If you could do that up to speed, which is between 150, 160 BPM for the song, you could do this whole riff. It's not that crazy. So let's go over the scale stuff, the crazy stuff. Quick reminder, we are in E flat tuning, but I'm gonna explain everything as if we're in standard. It just makes it look easier. So yeah, so the key we're in is in E, E Phrygian dominant. That's the mode we're using for this riff. So let's just show you the forms I'm using here. So I'm using like a spider walkie thingy, as I like to call it, is it's like this. We're gonna be playing the low E string. We're gonna be playing 4, 5, 7. And then we're gonna spider walk to the A string, which is 5, 7, 8. And that's that. It's just, I circle around right there, 7, 5, 7 again to end the phrase. So let's try that rhythm into that, which is gonna be like this. That's it. So I mean, I think I don't hit that fret on the recording. I think I just start all over with the low string like this. So it's looped this way. And then we start with the next part of the phrase here. And this is where it's a little tricky because if you don't have big hands, I don't have big hands. It might be tricky though. Just, practice stretching. Always stretch before you start jamming. The next part is like this. I go on the A string, 7, 8, and then, so the next string has these frets, 7 on the D string, 6, 7, 6, 3, and then circle around again. So that kind of rhythm. So, and notice it just does the same exact thing. But when we start the second half of that phrase, we jump a little sooner to that climb. So instead of doing the whole, that whole space in between like this, we cut that a little shorter like this. So it's going to be like this the second time. That's what I like about it. It's like, oh, the phrasing is kind of, rushy there. So same thing. I climb up to the next string. I'm going to start the next section there. So the next section is going to have these fret numbers here. Sorry, it's going to be 6, 9, 7, 6. And then shift to 7, 10, 9, 7. Then to 9, 12, 10, 9. And back to that other one there. It's all together. Right? It's not too crazy there. Just a lot of shifting. And then after this, we do something a little interesting. We do a B flat major chord. So in the context of a harmonic minor, which E Phrygian dominant is related to because they have the same fret numbers, it's the same scale. So in that context, it's like it's a Neapolitan chord. So we're like teasing our way there, as we'll get to. So the B flat major chord is like that. We're going to use this position though. So right here is D string 8, 10, and then the next string on G is going to be 7, 9, 10. And then we climb our way back down. So the rest of the strings utilize the same frets, which is 7, 8, 10. The only difference is the G string, which is 7, 9, 10. So I'm going to play that one more time just for fun. Then we start the whole thing over again. It's the same exact thing, pretty much, except that it ends differently. We're gonna have a different B flat major event here. So instead of doing the same idea of going all the way down, this leads nicely back to E major, right? The tonality of this riff. Instead of doing that, we're gonna start going towards, or try to go to A minor this time. So we're gonna cut it a little shorter. It's gonna be like this. So we're gonna go to E major again, but in a different phrase. So instead of doing, we lead into that G sharp minor on the D string, which is fret number 6. From there, it's gonna be similar to the spider walk, just a little different. We're gonna skip that middle note. So we're gonna go 6, 9 on the D string, and then on the G, 7, 9, 10, back, forth, like that. And we're gonna keep going down in the A harmonic minor scale, or the E Phrygian dominant. So, right, we're in the same position until we get to the new note. So it's gonna be like this all together from B flat major to E major to the resolution, the A chord, I guess. So. And there's that. So let me go over the whole riff again, like this. Repeat the whole thing again until you get to this part again, which is going to be. And there's that. I hope you enjoyed this little behind the riff for the Horde. It's an older song, but like I said, I love playing this live. It keeps me on my toes. I like jamming. It's pretty groovy for me, even though there's a lot of notes going on. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this, and I hope to see you guys somewhere on the road. Exmortus will be hitting the road sometime this summer and fall. We got some exciting stuff coming up this year, so see you guys on the road. But until then, shred on.